Selamat datang di Vlog Australia. Hai Trev, apa kabar? Baik? Oh, iya iya iya. Oke oke oke. Kali ini saya mau share cerita nih tentang perjalanan saya lagi. Jadi kiranya mungkin akhir tahun lalu ya, waktu saya masih tinggal di daerah sekitar Brisbane. Saya ngelihat ke sosial media saya waktu itu, ada seorang traveler yang udah saya follow dari lama, namanya Jin. Mungkin ini juga, saya buat video ini juga pengen mengenalkan dia ke kalian. Jadi Jin ini adalah seorang traveler dunia yang berkeliling dunia dengan menggunakan sepeda dan hanya seorang diri. Dan hebatnya lagi dia adalah seorang wanita. Nah, saya takjub banget. Jadi pada tahun 2000, sekitar tahun 2015 itu saya follow sosial medianya. Saya lihat aktivitasnya di dunia maya. Dia udah ke benua Eropa, benua Afrika, Asia, banyak tempat yang udah dia eksplor, termasuk Australia juga. Dan saya terus follow sosial media dia sampai sekarang tentunya. Dan saya berkesempatan ketemu dia gitu loh, secara langsung di Australia. Dan saya nggak pernah ekspektasi sama sekali, wah saya bakal ketemu dia. Sebelumnya saya pernah hubungin dia lewat sosial media ya, nanya-nanya, tapi mungkin karena sibuk kali ya untuk keliling dunia, jadi kayak sulit gitu. Dia juga balasnya juga sesekali gitu loh. Tapi begitu saya ketemu orangnya langsung, wah orangnya ya humble ya, banyak pertanyaan yang pada akhirnya saya ajukan. Saya ngerasa takjub sih sama orang-orang seperti ini gitu loh, karena nggak semua orang bisa melakukan seperti ini di dunia. Nggak semua orang mau mengorbankan hidupnya. Kayak semua orang kan cenderung hidup di zona nyaman ya, kayak kita misalkan di Indonesia, begitu lulus SMA kan kita maunya kuliah, habis kuliah kita maunya bekerja di tempat yang oke lah, supaya bisa membahagiakan diri kita sendiri dan orang-orang di sekitar kita. Kita mau, ya bayangan saya waktu itu ya, bayangan kita kan kerja kantoran lah yang pada umumnya diterima masyarakat sebagai kerjaan yang oke lah. Tapi orang-orang seperti ini bisa melampaui batasnya gitu, bisa bahkan melampaui batasan dirinya sendiri gitu, dengan idealismenya gitu loh. Saya ngerasa takjub sama orang-orang seperti ini, dan saya banyak follow orang seperti ini di sosial media ya. Dan beberapa saya pernah ketemu juga, kayak misalkan kalau dari Indonesia tuh ada Jeffrey Polnaja atau biasa disebut Kang JJ. Saya pernah ketemu dan bersalaman langsung dengan beliau, menghadiri acaranya, dan saya support dengan membeli bukunya dia juga. Datang dan bertemu langsung orang seperti ini, menurut saya selain ngasih gambaran saya ya tentang sosoknya, terus saya juga bisa termotivasi gitu loh, kayak ketularan gitu loh. Saya datang ketemu fisiknya secara langsung, ngerasain ruhnya gitu, ngerasain jiwanya secara langsung. Itu ngebuat saya jadi apa ya, jadi punya motivasi dan semangat yang lebih untuk melakukan sesuatu gitu loh. Terutama orang-orang yang punya pencapaian sama dengan saya gitu loh. Orang-orang yang sekiranya punya goal yang saya inginkan gitu loh. Nah, orang-orang kayak Jin ini harus banget saya temuin gitu loh. Makanya saya coba temuin waktu itu ya. Kebetulan saya waktu itu nggak kerja ya, lagi nggak kerja.
Hi, meet me again, Audi with Princess Shosho! Hi, Princess Shosho!
Don't say that.
Princess Shosho!
Don't say that.
So, tonight we are going to meet a world traveler named Jin. I know him from YouTube long time ago, and I wanted to meet her because I think she like stranded in Australia because of coronavirus. She cannot like continue like her journey to travel around the world. But I just want to catch up with her, appreciate her, support her, because she inspiring me. She's a person who inspiring me to make a travelogy. one of people. Shushu, please talk.
I was working and then suddenly we're going to meet her. Hang out with Jean.
Yeah.
And then Audi told me how brave she is because she traveled around the world
Bye bye.
just by bike and then just alone. And then also she went to a lot of country, including dangerous country, like unstable. So that's why he really wanted to meet her.
Yeah.
And then just accompany Audi. Yeah.
Yeah, no plan. We just suddenly because suddenly Jin text me back. I text her maybe like a month ago, and then she text me back. Wow, I'm a lucky person. I can be her friend. She said, yeah, we can be a friend. Yay.
Terus saya kontak dia, saya janjian. Kebetulan dia lagi dalam kondisi sulit tuh di situ pada waktu itu, stuck di Australia, dan dia sebenarnya pengen pulang ke negaranya Korea. Dia asal Korea Selatan, tapi dia mau pulang dari Korea Utara. Jadi semacam ada misi mau mendamaikan antara kedua belah pihak gitu yang berseteru gitu. Dan ini misi yang sangat sulit sekali, tapi bukannya tidak mungkin gitu loh. Dan Jin ini hebatnya dia terus bertahan gitu loh. Dia terus melanglang buana, dia nggak mau balik sebelum idealismenya tercapai. Jadi saya sempatkan untuk ketemu dia pada malam itu. Saya kontak, saya minta nomor teleponnya, dan saya bilang, saya akan traktir dia pada saat itu makan, dan kita tengah ngobrol-ngobrol biasa aja gitu.
This video?
Ya, video. Hai Trev, sekarang gue ada di Brisbane dan sekarang gue ketemu sama seorang teman dari Korea, dan dia adalah world traveler atau traveler yang jalan-jalan keliling dunia, dan ada di sebelah gue sekarang, namanya Jin. Hai Jin.
How to say hello?
Hello, same.
Hello, okay. Hello.
Hello.
How are you? What's up? What's up, mate?
So how was Australia?
Australia is good. There's so many kangaroos. It's a bit off. The camera is a little bit off.
Okay. No, it's okay.
Just a bit down.
Yeah.
Okay.
And through me, man.
Yeah. Australia is good, mate. It's
Mate.
yeah, mate. It's good, mate. Come over here, mate. I love to see you, mate.
And then how long you been Australia after the journey? After the previous journey?
So I traveled 9 years, and Australia I've been so long because I had to work holiday visa, and I'm stuck due to this uncertain time. So nearly more than 1.5 years in Australia, and I want to travel other country, but sometimes happen, and you have to accept.
So what's on your head at the moment? Like what do you want to do at the moment?
Maybe
after break
actually
for a very long time.
I had a proper food, so I want to sleep actually. This is my big desire at the moment. Next desire, I don't know, mate. I'm having actually problem. And I have to go through it, and I don't know how to go through it. It's a different problem, and you know, we never had this big
So,
crisis. I don't know actually.
have you found problem when you traveling around Australia, like maybe like a sexual harassment or something like a racism or
Yeah, actually, when I was
accident
when I was in Melbourne, I was bullied every week. So I think,
bullied every week?
yeah, because I did Uber Eats. And can you make the camera a little bit up? Just off. No, I mean the lens off. Yeah. So why are you laughing? I was bullied.
Okay.
Why you?
Okay, no. It's not about your story. This is
the
about
camera.
the headroom for camera.
So because I did Uber Eats, and I don't know what's funny for them that they bully. I mean, like they have some culture that they bully cyclists, and maybe they look down Uber Eats driver on a bicycle, and then also maybe because I'm having Asian skin color or I don't know, all mixed. So once a week, the people shout from the car. So actually, I have to listen the music loud so that I can ignore from car shouting. And I don't know. There was like I was. Cycling like Uber Eats, and then these teenagers were walking, and I was passing, and they shout, they curse, they
Like what?
They swearing, like you know, F things, and so I don't. But I had a really good friend. He let me stay at his place without any pain, and he was not bad guy at all. He was a nice guy. He so. You had like this. Some people really help, but then when I work, it was a bit hard. So I don't know. Melbourne is a bit. I have a bit mixed feeling because once a week bully is a lot. Actually, in developed country, like I never had this problem in any developed country. But then I was thinking, why this country is more bully than other developed country? Because I just learned recently that they are very wild people. It's big land, and then there are lots of farms and between cities, long distance. It's not like United States, Canada, and then there's like lizard and lots of spiders, and then this kind of wild nature makes people wild. So it's not they're very racist or something. They're just wild people, I think, compared to other developed countries. So every country has different reason to be racist. Like in Asia, we are racist too. Like my country people, some like not all but some, because they don't have multicultural. So for them it's difficult to accept different people. Here maybe the nature is wild. In some country like Africa, they also don't have mixed culture and also less education. It's crazy expensive. So I think every country is different.
Yeah, I think as same experience as me as Asian, I have same problem with her.
Really?
But yeah, same problem.
With
Yeah,
her?
no, not.
I think when you
In
walk
some
in
place,
farm
yeah.
job,
When I'm working in a farm job in Australia, yeah. And then, yeah, some people are racist, but I think it happens in every world around.
Yeah, my
yeah.
country too.
Yeah. There's a good people and bad people in every country. So.
But anyway,
Yeah.
there's a
So yeah, the wise answer is that there is always good and bad people in every place in this world. But I think most people who has like a bad behavior like that only, I think it's only a little bit. Yeah. Yeah, and then talk about Australia, and then I just wonder what is favorite place? What is your favorite place in Australia?
I like Outback.
Huh? Outback, yeah.
Yeah.
Alice Spring?
Just the whole outback. I like the whole outback. It's very unique. I like the color of the sand, the soil, and this empty field. Could you go a bit off the camera? Just push it off the camera.
Sorry.
Off camera. Please.
Huh?
Off. Because when you come, and then it goes down.
No, it's okay. It's okay. Keep going. I will cut it.
Yeah, so...
Most, your favorite place in Australia?
Outback.
Outback, yeah.
Yeah, I like Outback.
More specific, like Alice Spring or
I like actually Gold Coast.
Gold Coast or
And Alice Springs.
Beach life.
No, it's because I met really good family in Gold Coast. So like I like place where I met good people. And Alice Springs is unique, and also I stayed there 6 months and worked.
So and then how about the cycling life in Australia? Can you explain your daily routine when you're traveling around Australia?
It's actually the hill is a bit steep in Australia, and yeah, it's a bit easy camp compared to New Zealand. New Zealand is small, so it's more restrictions and then fences. Australia is a bit, sometimes it's a more open place.
It's a bit similar with New Zealand.
No, different.
Like compared to other country, Australia is similar like maybe Canada or.
Australia is more. Well, I think Australia is such a unique place. Although New Zealand is next, but still it's very unique. It's a big island, and they have desert, and they have a great ocean road, great ocean, like big oceans, and they have everything, mountains, and they have snow in the winter too. So yeah, I like cycling in Australia.
And then which bike you use for traveling? Like the brand? Are you a fan of some brand with the brand?
No, I use All-Tree.
Okay.
I use All-Tree and Charlie Longhorn Trucker for bicycle. Yeah.
So which brand you use?
All-Tree Panniers.
Okay.
And Charlie Longhorn Trucker is for my touring bicycle.
Yeah, at the moment I'm very lucky to meet Jin from Korea. and actually I really wanted to meet her maybe from long time ago, but now is a chance to meet her, because as a world traveler you need to make a circle with a world traveler as well, like a Jin. So maybe the last question, Jin, so how to if someone want to search information about you, like your YouTube channel, or maybe do you have a website or something where we can find it?
So my dream is to travel the universe. You're laughing at my dream.
Okay.
So because the space is huge, so if we are the only creatures waste of space, then I believe there's another life in other planet, another galaxy, and I want to see that. So I made a website named Universe With Me. And
Universe With Me, alright.
So Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and my blog. So if you just Google Universe With Me on Universe With Me on Google, and you can find all my social network and
And your YouTube is cycling around the world.
yeah, but actually the address is Universe With Me.
Okay. Thank you, Jin.
Oh, my pleasure.
It's my pleasure to meet her.
Actually, can you put together?
Yeah.
Actually, this is very surgery interview that I didn't know it.
Me too.
Hopefully you don't mind, and I hope that you come very well.
Yeah.
Alright. Alright, thank you so much
Alright,
guys
thank you so
for
much.
watching, and I see you, and please subscribe, leave comment and likes, and click the bell for the next video. I will see you guys next. Cheers.
Yeah, don't forget to visit Jin channel.
Yeah, that will be nice too. Cheers guys. Bye mate.
Ada ngobrol-ngobrol ya, terutama tentang kehidupan dan pertanyaan apa yang pengen saya tanyakan ke dia. Jadi dia lagi dalam kondisi sulit pada saat itu ya, uang tabungannya menipis, karena dia harus hidup di Australia tanpa bekerja kan, itu termasuk hal yang sulit ya. Dan pemasukannya dia itu cuma dari donasi sama AdSense dari YouTube atau blognya dia. Dan ini benar-benar perjuangan yang luar biasa yang harus disupport gitu. Karena nggak semua orang bisa melakukan ini gitu. Kita sebagai orang yang mungkin duduk di zona nyaman gitu loh. Jadi merasa terpanggil, oh saya juga harus support dia. Kalau saya belum bisa ya, seenggaknya saya bisa mensupport orang lain yang bisa mewujudkan mimpinya itu dengan idealismenya dia itu. Karena pada akhirnya idealisme yang benar-benar dijalani dengan sungguh-sungguh itu nanti akan membuahkan hasil. Saya yakin Jin nanti akan menemukan jalannya ya, jalan yang terbaik untuk dia menemukan goalnya lah. Jalannya sudah ketemu, tapi goalnya, dan dia akan menjadi sesuatu nanti. Dan sekarang saya nggak tahu dia masih di Australia apa enggak, saya belum kontak lagi. Tapi melalui dari video yang dia upload di YouTube, saya lihat dia masih ada di Australia. Jadi ini pengalaman yang harus saya share ke kalian karena ini bisa berguna banget untuk kalian. Jadi pesannya adalah ketika kalian punya mimpi, punya sesuatu yang ingin kalian capai, coba buat circle kalian dengan orang-orang yang sama mimpinya. Terus coba kalian cari senior-senior yang ada di bidang itu gitu, yang menguasai bidang itu. Temui mereka kalau bisa secara langsung. Nah, di situ kalian akan dapat spiritnya gitu, dapat ruhnya ketika kalian ketemu dan berbicara secara langsung gitu. Terus ya kalian juga dukung sesama orang yang punya hobi di bidang tersebut gitu. Sesama orang yang punya idealisme yang sama kayak kalian gitu. Saya jadi beribet bahasanya. Orang yang punya idealisme sama seperti kalian di circle kalian itu harus kalian dukung, dan pada akhirnya nanti akan menjadi besar dan nanti akan jadi satu kekuatan untuk staggering di dunia ini gitu loh, tentang komunitas ini gitu. Dan selama ini yang saya peroleh seperti itu. Saya coba dukung orang-orang yang sevisi dan semisi dengan saya, dan orang-orang lain juga di circle saya mendukung saya untuk melakukan hal yang seperti saya ingin lakukan. Jadi ini mempercepat target kalian gitu, ketika kalian inginkan sesuatu gitu loh. Kemana idealisme kalian menuju. Dan ya segitu aja sih pesannya. Dan ini pengalaman yang sangat berharga banget. Sebelumnya juga saya pernah ketemu sama beberapa idola saya gitu waktu saya masih di Indonesia, dan ya saya dapat semua semangatnya dari bertemu dengan mereka secara langsung, terus mendalami apa yang mereka lakukan. Kita bisa contoh hal-hal positif yang mereka lakukan dari aktivitas yang mereka lakukan gitu. Nah, semoga pengalaman ini bisa ngebantu kalian juga untuk meraih hal ideal yang kalian ingin lakukan di dunia ini. Jadi selama kalian masih di masa prime time kalian, jangan pernah sia-siain kesempatan ini. Jangan pernah sia-siain waktu kalian untuk hijrah, untuk coba berkembang lebih jauh lagi, untuk tahu berbagai kebudayaan di dunia ini, berbagai perbedaan, dan ya segala hal yang kalian ingin lakukan di masa sekarang gitu. Jadi jangan pernah sia-siakan waktu ya di masa prime time kalian. Kalau gitu segitu aja video kali ini. Semoga bermanfaat dan sampai jumpa di video selanjutnya. Bye.